So now I just started off the live real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I just went live. So, check one two, check one two, check, check, check. Microphone check. Check. Okay, yeah, good, 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 good. Yeah, everything sounds good on my end. So now I'm gonna just send it out to everybody, and then like y'all can have a little conversation amongst yourselves. If not, it's cool. Yeah, cool. Mm. Nah, what was you wait, what was you doing? You wasn't doing Forex. What was you doing? You was in one of them MLMs and shit. Yeah. Okay. Wait, how come you stopped? No, cause you was doing that MLM thing. Wait, yeah, you did Forex? Oh shit. Oh, okay, I did Forex too. 'Cause I remember you was trying to get me to do that, John, but at the same time too, that's when I was like off it, but I was off IML. You feel me? So like you was trying to get, I was like, nah, I'm good, I'm good. So I definitely understand like your sentiment and everything. Oh, oh, where was you at before? Wait, you used to travel just to be outside, or like you was doing work, or like what was you doing? Oh yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Nah, nah, nah. There's this nigga named Vic. I forgot what's his name. Wait, nah, he had the whole jersey. You wasn't under Jalen? Mm. Oh, he did? Oh yeah. I mean Corey, yeah, he went to our shit too. Yeah, he went to our school, Corey. Yeah.
was living with Corey at Dane Jones' crib, but I remember Jalen told me I was going to bail. I'm actually a professional trader. I'm actually full time, but I'm trying to get on the rap. So I remember he told me I was going to bail about 5 years ago. About a year ago, I sent him some statements and shit, and he was like, "Word, word, I was wrong. I was wrong." Because I didn't want to do the MLM. IML wasn't really teaching y'all how to trade. It was just telling y'all how to trade. It's the difference. I just find it funny that these niggas is every fucking week.
What was it?
Get rich quick. No, it was definitely the two sides of it. Like just from a business, because I understand it from a business standpoint. What they were talking about was network marketing. Like that's where it was again. It was network marketing. It was not okay. I'm gonna teach you technical analysis, and I'm gonna teach you fair value gaps. Wow. That's the thing. I don't know, like what program, like, because I know it's mad in the out, but like the program that I was under, I am academy. Aside from the people that were like in my face, I was looking at niggas like Kenz, like I was really studying the market, really studying the shit that I paid for, like the books, and, the candles and shit like that. And the right. I'm gonna keep it real with you though, right? I know. I don't know if you know Corey, Rich the Famous. Yeah, on Instagram, he was Jalen's right hand man. It was him. I am academy. Not teach nobody how to trade. It was a multi-level marketing thing where they were making the majority of their money from having a team marketing. No. Of course, because you know why? People were not like I was telling you before. People were not actually sustaining their money. You get what I'm saying? Well, they was they were trying. So what they were trying to do, and what a lot of people fell for too, all the rhetoric was like, all right, well, you can make money this way. Like you get what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people at that time did get carried away. Me personally, I think I was successful because I kept it at making money. When the market was going down and they just started to trade and all that, I ain't never take it personal. I already foresaw that he's gonna keep on right. I'm still in contact with a lot of them now. Photography, they do podcasts. Like it was always bigger than just what we're doing. I always do like that because that's all the past at this time. But it was never like I know a lot of niggas was wild back in the day. Like this can't be fun. This hella shit. Like
Right. Nah, it was
it's all hilarious.
nah facts.
It's hilarious.
Nah, it was iffy for my shit.
I was under Imran Richards, a whole different group of people. I didn't really have that negative experience, unfortunately. It was just vibes.
And then okay, I mean, yeah, nah, that's cool. Feel me? Like
Facts, facts.
yeah, not for me. It was just more so like I was trying to do both. You feel me? Not gonna hold you. I was a decent trader, like, but I made like I'm I'm gonna be honest. I made, I would say, like right above profit. It wasn't too much, but it was more so like I was trying to hedge my what I lost with the people I try to recruit with. But however, when I was recruiting people, or I was trying to get people to, you feel me, be under me, it was more so like I'm also trying to help them to, teach them to trade. But the problem was not a lot of niggas got my mindset. So everybody was just more so like needed some hand holding. And so with me, I couldn't constantly be on the phone and, teaching people every fucking day. I couldn't do that. So that's why, like, I stopped. It took up too much of my time. But still to this day, me and like Jabil be said to be like updates and shit like that. Like literally, we was just on the phone like last week about like, like just on the charts, just fucking around and shit like that. Like I still look at the charts to this day. I'm on more of the safe route for it though. Like I use what I learned about just investing into like my Roth IRA and stuff like that. So that's what I do. The safest, yeah.
I'm gonna say your email. I had to go do a couple of tests, but a small hedge fund just contacted me 3 days ago that I applied for.
Hmm.
They're based out of Australia. So I sent them my track record, and I talked to Bradley Gilbert. And if you don't know who Bradley Gilbert is, let's say like the average trader, y'all are trading $2 a bit, $5 a bit. Bradley Gilbert was trading 15, $20,000 a pick. So he was an institutional bank trader. So he had a different type of funding behind him. So I'm trying to push that. I actually had just got a job offer from Chicago, a small hedge fund in Chicago for like 120 a year, but I'm not moving to fucking Chicago.
Oh, I thought he was moving. You said he was moving, bro.
Bro, but that shit wouldn't have been no good for me, my nigga. Uh, so when you trade for a hedge fund, it depends on like if you go for one in New York or Chicago, which are the hubs, they want you at the trade desk. And there's regulations on that too, because like let's say I am remote, you could be doing trades for me and they'll never know. So they would prefer you to be, you know what I'm saying? So they would prefer you to be at the actual desk. It's like a triple screen and all of that. Beautiful setup, but they want you to be at the desk signed in so that they know that it's you taking the trade and not I taking it for you. Yeah. When I when I do this, it should be pretty cool. But like I said, Jalen and Corey and you know how it is. Like
Yeah.
it was the whole thing. It was a whole fad. Where, like,
What you hear?
people on their account, all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, load a $50 account or load a $100 account. You can load a $10,000 account. You're still not gonna be making no real bread consistently. You need a different type of money
Nah,
so
but
that so that you're not over leveraging and shit. You don't want to be over leveraging the funds you have. You're small. If you got a low ass account, because like we got bills, so if you make $50, that's not enough. Lifestyle. Exactly. No, exactly.
but
It's all percentages, like you said, risk management. I don't want to risk 30% of my account. That's a lot. I
too
want to risk
much.
half percent, 1%.
Yeah, but
A gambling problem with that shit. Yeah, it was. And IML was real good at playing on that psychology. Everybody, what they would say, mostly college kids, man. I mean, I used to, when they hit wrong, that shit was crazy.
nah, facts. Nah, but that was like literally when we just graduated, bro. Like literally when we just graduated. You feel me? So
Yo, get down, man. Da da da. You got to get the gas. Woo, woo, woo. Like hell, oh man. I was on No, no. I started trading in 2019, the middle of 2019, and I went through some like personal professional training when it comes to that, like bank training, learning how banks trade and um signed the NDA to learn some shit, just like little shit, it's not too crazy. I don't like getting into too much detail, but it ain't what motherfuckers think.
no, he does the rigorous shit. You feel me? The shit that not a lot. Yeah. The shit that normal people don't do. Nah, for real, for real. Nah.
Send you that PDF. I take a look at that shit.
Nigga, bro, I'm on page 20, but you forgot. Yo, 2 days ago was my birthday, so
So
nigga, I couldn't read it yet. I couldn't read it yet. And then this weekend, I got like, what? I'm booked up this weekend. And then my homeboys, they having like, they throwing an event. So, yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
hustle, man. Hustle is what you're doing, fucking DJing and all that. You know what I'm saying? You've been
Yeah,
doing that shit for a while, bro.
yeah. So,
I tell people, I'm like, Forex is like some side shit or some side shit. Doing it full time ain't, you know, it ain't,
it ain't for all.
it's not, it ain't for everybody. Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We about to begin soon.
But yeah, once the stream start, I'll get red pill. I'll get a little red pill. I get
Nah,
on and everything.
the stream low key started, but niggas is hearing y'all conversation. No, I said it. I said niggas gonna hear y'all conversation.
Stop saying niggas. Shit. Niggas
Nah,
still call love, but
nah,
he's still my nigga. 'Cause I just spoke to Corey the other day.
nah, facts. No
That nigga got
words.
a different lane. Credit repair and all that. And he's your credit repair. Corey Haggy, rich and famous on Instagram.
Right.
Get on that.
All right, all right, all right. We can begin. Just invited everybody. Check, check, check. One, two. I go by the name of DJ Kenz, and welcome to the Tap In series. So I got two special guests with me. My guy, you feel me, all the way from college, Jamil. What's Gucci? How you doing? Gucci, Gucci. And then my other guest, she's very philosophical. She knows what she be talking about. You feel me? The one and only Renachi. What's good, Renachi? How you doing? Yes, yes. So now, oh yeah, on my fault, my fault. I interrupted you. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I interrupted you by mistake. What's up? Gucci. Yes. So let's get right straight into it. So today, the discussion of what we got going on is the state of social media. So just on how social media has been affecting our day-to-day life, going from our relationship, our friendship, you feel me? Maybe into the future as well too with our kids. You feel me? The club scene, all of that. So for first thing I got going on with y'all is, yo, like, how do y'all feel about you feel me? Social media like affecting y'all friend group. Like, let's say for instance, like you just started up something and you know what I mean, you be posting like on a consistent basis, and you see like other people are tapping into your shit, but your friends not tapping into your shit. So how y'all feel about that? Anybody? Yeah.
On that right now. Wow.
Mm, right. It's but that's like one after you blow though. You know what I'm saying? So even like you don't have you ever seen right. Jamil, you got anything to add?
I feel like social media, it's just now social media so much smaller. And, people have always been nosy. And people have always been envious of people that can do shit that they perceive themselves as incapable of doing. I feel like, say, like, hate is one of your biggest friends. Because hate can be real. It's just real deep admiration. It's admire your ass so much. And I just feel like social media just gave it just gave a vehicle for people to, you know what I'm saying, project that shit. So, for me personally, like you already know, I'm plugged into social 40 bands breaking over the last 2 months. And you might see me traveling, you might see me doing stuff, but people people don't know when I'm down, and people don't know when I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's my close circle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel like, especially for men, like me and Ike won't talk every day, all day. And I wouldn't even say that me and Ike is in like the same close immediate friend circle. However, that's still my man, 100 grand, still my brother. And the bond hasn't changed. So, I know women have a different dynamic when it comes to it. Men are just low maintenance friendships. We, you know what I'm saying? We don't really, I don't need to see Ike every day for it to be love. I can be like, yo, Lil, start giving me time. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, this friendship.
Yo. Mhm.
Facts. I feel like as far as the friendship, taking it back to what I said, social media, I feel like it gives that people have access to other people.
Right.
You know, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that know me personally, like know how I'm doing. I do fast lifestyle. I travel a lot. Always moving. And like shit, the last 3 months, I done took like 10 flights back and forth. But you'll really never know that. And you never be like, it's kind of like it's really, you know, for people who know a lot, because going back to the swing set, that external validation and motherfucker, they look at the out and track about this lifestyle and like this social media, it's detrimental.
Yeah.
It's really nice being able to see how niggas and being able to see what y'all on. Like I said, that's just our dynamic. It's no hate in our circle. So, you know what I'm saying? It really depends on how your friends stand. Got around or that. That's just
And yeah, nah, it's called Prince of Persia, right? So nah, it's the new joint. It's called Lost of Crown, I think. Yeah. You know, I got the black man with me. So nah, but nah, facts. But nah, I love what y'all saying about, you feel me, the whole concept with social media and shit like that. Like in terms of like, yo, not really seeing your friend like all the time. But I feel as though I don't even like to say I feel. What I see is that like a lot of, I wouldn't even say women, but I have to say that, but a lot of women just need that, seek that constant attention. And Renata, you're a woman, so you could speak on the woman's perspective as to like why is that the case? Why isn't like sometimes, you feel me, like all you got around yourself is enough? Why do they like, why do y'all, or why do women seek more validation or more attention? What is it about attention that they love? And you know how does social media like give them that attention that they seek? Right. Mm. Okay. So okay. No, that I fuck with it. What do you think, Jamil?
like, well, I'm happy to get it. So, but it's not and write things up, right? You know that 80% of the book about it. And the college educated like 87.5, right? So if and women want wild. So if a man not a man who the world like I think hey, oh,
All right.
it's only about three little home shelters or hundreds of people that have that suicide man. You know, when that shit happened, when I had that, so I'm saying all that to say like everything it's kind of like men have gotten to a point where it's just like I don't care why, just fix it because we don't like it, you know. And I understand there's a lot of factors that goes into that. These guys are so bad out here. It's like, bro, we can't fight it. Buy it. Can't change my tires. We good.
What good are you?
Nice. It's good. You know, abstract thinking, the logical like that. It can't destroy them out. Well, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like New York.
What'd you say? Yeah. Yeah. You good? You got the flow. Yeah. A lot of people can't even self-win, you know? I, but think. Oh, okay. Now, I was gonna say this. I'm gonna add this, and then you speak, Renachi, right? And to add on to what Jamil's saying as well too is like, do people actually truly want to be happy? You feel me? Like people say that they do. That's the goal that they achieve. But sometimes, again, it boils down to the question that I asked in the beginning: when is enough enough? Like, some people may have everything that they have around them, but because of the fact that you feel me, again with the social media, every aspect of it, it's just that like they see that the other person is doing better, or the other person has this that they don't have. You get what I'm saying? So now it ties down to the question that I ask ultimately is, do people truly want to be happy? Because if they did, a lot of fuck shit wouldn't be happening right now. Hmm. At at one point, okay.
A lot of shit. Nah, it's like, this all ties back into social media, and I really feel like, and like I said, I feel like, because of my opinion, social media has given, there's always been a platform for women to speak out. There's always been a social platform, you know, for a representation. Even in our culture, little boys are taught from big. Don't go on a woman's pocketbook. That's how don't go on a know, don't ask her how old she is. Don't ask her how much she weighs. Well, you're for a woman. She's healthy member. You know, um, you walk on the inside of the street. So if the car ride by, somebody hop out you right there, or if it's a puddle, you'll get wet. She won't. You know, no, I feel like men, because men want pussy. Let's be honest. So if you want pussy, when six type woman, make you best line. You best get to the waiting room, right? You best get a job and get some money. You best pray you over 6 feet. So you best pray that you got the mouthpiece. You best pray that you handsome enough to play with hard. So, so then, because you are the competitors for stats and then you get taught from a young age what to do and how to do it when it comes to trying to get a woman, right? But on the flip side, right, what are girls and women taught about men? Oh, be careful of them. Oh, where you coming from? Oh, this gonna make you like you. Oh, pay for everything. Oh, raise these voices being men. Oh, so I feel like there's a gap in teachings with when it comes to women being able to deal with that she want to be with, as opposed to a dude that is not coming the way she would want him to come and tolerate him for the things that she wants. But the things that she wants, she can't tolerate because his personality, and that comes from, the attack on the black man, not enough fathers in the household. It's a whole, there are reasons that, not in this state, people think social media is exacerbated and they open out. It's like, you know, like, because women, all y'all gotta do is sit back at the bar, look pretty with your girlfriends, and if you look good enough and if you're thin enough, niggas gonna come out and listen. So it's hard not to be spoiled when you live a life like that. Listen, I'm 6'2", I'm not a ugly dude. You know, I do well for myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no kids. I don't have no diseases. I'm a legit. I ain't never been led to create a motherfucking club. Ever.
Ever.
To promote parties.
Wait, hold on. Hey, wait. What privileges do men have? That's a that's a, wait. Hold on.
Well, that's the double standard. That's standard. That's not a privilege. That's
See, I was trying to uncover when the bullshit talks was gonna happen, and then now it revealed itself. Wait. So nah, Renachi, please, like, please just tell me what privileges do men have? Like, I just want to know because I'm a guy. I've been living here for like what 29 years. Like, sheesh, I'm trying to know. Put me on game. No, no. Oh yeah. Nah.
what I said. Listen, it's double standards all across the board. No, uh, but the double standard is to a reason. The key that to unlock many doors is very valuable. It is very valuable for one key to be able to unlock many doors. But for a door to unlock by any fucking key, I would say unlock that door. That lock ain't worth shit. It don't got no value. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all control that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just, what it is. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar.
What they call you, Lil Ranch? Like,
I appreciate that, though. I can appreciate that in any woman. You know what I'm saying? You talking about, listen, That's fast. That's not what I was saying. What I was speaking on earlier, like, finally got to get to a point where self down on everything. It's like, a lot of brothers be like, oh, I'm only gonna better for the nigga that earned it. Let's look at that. I'm only gonna be masking for that record fashion. Until then, I'm gonna be in my bed. Y'all see what I'm saying? I sound silly as hell,
You
you know
said,
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of vibe out here, but social media, it's good and bad. It's spreading a lot of ideologies and agendas that were not already spread. Like a lot of folk ain't a fan of Kevin Samuels, but it wasn't until recently. Now everybody love him. Like I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan. I don't dislike but the people. Nah, nah, not even coming. I'm impressed. She might be one of the five women I know that admit something like that. That's entertaining though. My thing, right? Telling y'all how bad it is, like how bad it is, how we operate. So when the outcome facts, so the uncle that didn't care about how he felt about what
And it even tastes bad. Or-
Nasty it is. Medicine, I see it help with man. It don't taste good going down the street. That's cool, man. No, that shit go.
Mhm. I mean, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, why was he hanging up on people? That's the thing. It's not like
Disrespectful for no reason. I never seen one clip that was just like, all right, I'm an asshole. No fucking
and
way.
bang.
Me, man, shit. I done seen some clips where he's like, nigga, you're fat, you're broke, lady, what's the pussy? Nigga, you need to want a job. That shit. Yeah. I would agree. And that's that social media shit. Like, like you said, you really gotta be able to filter that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to filter out that bullshit. But this is a lot of bullshit. Like, I'm not really a fan of Fresh and Fit. I'm going to, shout out to Lapeep on Talk Show. You know,
Okay.
Shout
I
out to
even I even like Uncle Shay Shay How
Shay
Club.
Shay cool. Yeah, Shay Shay lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout
Club
out
Shay
Uncle
Shay.
Shay. I fuck with Uncle Shay Shay.
You
And the
know how
reason why
that
I
shit
fuck with him
go.
is because again he give you that controversial, but again he gives you the floor to like speak your piece. And also, if he do want to interject, if he do got a question, he gonna ask it. But he not saying it. He not trying to alienate you or
Right.
make you feel
Right.
like he not trying to set you up. Like he not putting you on a show and make you look like the bad guy. He really just making it very free flowing. You know. So
Fact.
shout out
Fact
Uncle.
though.
Did y'all
And
see?
that
Okay, we about to get real left real quick.
No, go
Did
ahead.
y'all recently see the documents of Diddy and all of them?
I
Nah, I
was
didn't
looking
see
at it very loosely. I ain't gonna touch on that.
it.
All
Uh,
I'm saying is I got all 73 pages. But to bring
oh
it to the
shit.
point without going too deep for you fellas,
No, go
I
ahead.
feel
Go
like
go deep. Go
No,
I
go.
feel like
you
I
we
fine, you
pause,
fine.
pause, pause. But you know how you were saying how culture and all of that. I feel like that energy or that stuff that everything is getting exposed or brought to the light. I feel like that's been in the
Mhm.
music, that's been in the videos, that's been in the culture, the behind the scenes, like a lot of wicked energy. So it's like it's trickling down to the masses, and it's sometimes by the hands of our very people, and they're using it to control people or to manipulate people. You know what I'm saying? And even if away from social media, it's like it's hard when you see your favorite rapper saying that he's a man, but he painting his nails. In this
Or you
generation,
got another man calling him baby.
or
I
that
don't give a
yeah,
fuck. Or
it's
daddy.
very
or
You
hard.
call
It's
him
daddy.
very
daddy?
hard. It's very hard to differentiate feminine and masculine right now. So it's like you can't really put it so much on feminine females as
Mm,
well, because the men have really been pioneering the forefront of the how our community should have been shaped and what it should have looked like. And it seems like the very people that we've been celebrating or applauding, these people ain't really doing much. A lot more destruction.
I wouldn't say ain't doing much, but more so like we didn't know the behind the scenes, and that's circling back to social media. That's kind of the power of social media. So imagine if we didn't even have social media no more. You feel me? We would
Hmm.
just catch wind of it, but we wouldn't really like we. If you're not in
Right,
the circle, you're not gonna really know what's going on. But because
right,
there's social media now,
Right.
niggas is reporting on it. Now, the
right.
everyday people is seeing like, yo, damn, this
But think
nigga,
about it. If
yeah.
you in the music industry, like if you're an artist, that's really a lot of people don't tell you, but you really at the bottom. That's the bottom of where to be in the industry as an artist. You don't ever want to
Yeah.
tell somebody you want
Yeah.
to be an artist.
Fact.
You tell them, hey, I'm a serial entrepreneur. Amongst that, I'm a producer, writer, composer. You say all those other things other than an artist because once you say you're an artist, you become an asset. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now you're put in a position where you're trying to prove yourself. Like people that go into the industry, they have this desperation. Obviously a lot of the times it's definitely fed off desperation, you know, changing their lifestyles and stuff, but they don't have a clear picture of where they're starting at. Like an artist is entry level, you feel me?
Yeah.
So so it's like a lot of these people that's coming to them to be the next it people, some of them don't even make it because they already have that knowledge and they putting them through these ringers as emotional and manipulative tactics for other things other than what it is they actually came to do, which was the music. Like,
Facts. It's a business, you know. Hey, listen, I got a close homie. I have actually two close homies that I will not name,
Mm-hmm.
but I got one homie that went down to Florida and everything with a rapper that everybody know, and he came back and he ain't right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
You know, and the other
mm,
one is a millionaire now,
mm, can
and
I
we
tell
all
you?
came up together. We all grew up together. So, the industry is like you said, for artists and everything. You at your most vulnerable when you down there, and music, of course, is for Black people. Music has always been our culture, even when you go back to ancient
Right,
Africa. Even when you go
right,
back to ancient African times and comedic times, I'm getting deep now.
right.
It's all vibrations.
It's a
So
frequency.
music. Hey, look, hey, don't get too deep for him.
Nah,
You
go
know what I'm saying?
ahead. Go ahead.
No, but
Don't get too deep for him.
it really is.
You
It's a
know,
frequency.
it's a
Like,
frequency and it heals you. It heals you mentally. It heals. That's why when you feeling down, you play some music, or when you about to go to the gym, you play some music. Shit. When we was
but
about to go to
all the
war, we'll
songs
play
we
some war
play is
drums.
different.
We
Right.
we playing war drums. That wasn't just to intimidate the enemy. That was to get everybody psyched up.
Duped.
Bow, bow, bow. That's why we like that type of bass and
But
hip hop.
it also does something to our genetics as well. It does.
It
It
uh
actually does.
it
And the
it will
universal
bring out
frequency
the
is
potential.
432.
Hold on, one
It
mic, one
brings
mic.
out your genetic potential, but it's saying that, like, when you get super super deep, the pyramids is nothing but frequency energy chambers and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Mhm.
they align the way they is. So just getting back to the music, the exact what so I know I don't know Bobby Schmurda, but I know a lot of his niggas through my cousin, and it came out Bobby Schmurda, a hot nigga, that shit made like $350 million. That nigga got paid like $3 million off that shit. $2
Three
million off
million?
that shit.
Mm.
He made 2 or 3 million off that shit. Real talk, he ain't make that much bread. The artists don't make no money
Oh,
off their music.
no, that's true.
They
I
make
was
Right.
money
wrong
off
about that.
touring. They make money off shows and touring. That's why you got niggas. Shout out my nigga Beatty. Shout out Lil Beatty. He out in Houston. You could get rich just going on tours in Houston. I mean, in Texas because it's so big. You got rappers out there in Texas that people don't even know about, but is known out there in Texas, and they rich off shows. So that's why, like, if you go back and look at what Meg Thee Stallion was saying, she was only getting like 20% of her shows because the executives knew the money is really in the shows and the distribution deals and shit. It get real deep. You might have to suck a dick for a distribution deal. So that shit that Diddy and them is on, that's their business. It's kind of like an open secret now. A lot of niggas blowing the whistle harder than me. You know, like, but that's day
But they
business.
always
You know what I'm saying?
they always been blowing the whistle. That's the funny part. Like I know Jaguar, she definitely always been blowing the whistle. A lot of people been blowing the whistle before, but it's just like
Uh,
sometimes people need to see court documents. That's what it really boils down
I
to. Like you could
guess.
say he's, but
I
if you don't
guess,
got
you know
no,
what I'm saying? After you done heard 4 or 5 times that Mills is a foul nigga, how many times do you need to hear it before you like, all right, Mills must be a foul nigga if you got all these people talk, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like,
but
damn.
sometimes I feel like people because of the circumstances that he is who he is. It's like if you get the opportunity to work with him, I
You gonna
feel
sell your
like
soul?
you no, not sell your soul, but the first interaction or the second interaction, I feel like you're gonna go until you feel uncomfortable because you're also gonna say like you don't want to. I feel like a lot of people feel this thing where it's like I have to see for myself. Like people can say this and that, but I also see other people make it. I also see other people make it. How I know this is just not like an excuse. Like you get what I'm saying? So I feel like some people fall into that category and they still go.
Facts. And you know, when that's your life, you know, that's like, you know what
When
I'm
it's still
saying? When that's your life and you get to that crosswords where, the crossroads, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? And you got to make a decision. I don't judge. I'm not about to sit here and judge you for, you know what I'm saying, a decision that you make or whatever. But, like I said, everybody just got a personal responsibility to kind of keep their fucking eyes open because, like you said, it's spiritual warfare out here, and I think a lot more of these things gonna start coming up, shit, and we all know, but the way that the music execs is so powerful, that shit wouldn't have got out unless somebody got irritated or mad. Somebody didn't do something they were supposed to do, and now that shit came out. You know what I'm saying? Like
or is
same
it
thing with Bill.
casualty of war? That's what I feel like a lot of people don't realize too. It's also casualty of war. It's like there's a bigger agenda going on, and all of you motherfuckers are
Facts,
really props. So you think that
facts.
you're important. That's the real thing about I be trying to tell black men too. Like you gotta know who you are, know your worth, because it's like when you get to these big high places, like it's so easy to be influenced. You see, little baby went from throwing up gang signs to being a sandwich. Question mark? Question mark? So it's like you gotta ask yourself, am I gonna let this money change me? Because after a while, niggas get bored and there's
But
nothing else to do.
but is it the money that really changes people, or is that who they have always been, and the money
I
just
feel like people.
Mm,
amplifies, you feel me, their character and who they are?
mm.
Yeah, I feel like some people are not money hungry; they're power hungry. And when you're power hungry, the money still comes, but that's not what you really want. That's just a byproduct of your dedication and being powerful. Like you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like you have people that are looking to just be wealthy and change their lives, and then you have people that are looking to be powerful. When you're looking to be powerful and not impactful, that's different. Because again, powerful could be good and bad. Like people like Bob Marley was powerful, but he wasn't looking to be powerful. You know what I'm saying? People that's searching to be
Mm, mm, okay, Bob Marley might be an example for you, but how about Malcolm X? He
Malcolm
needed
X.
he needed the power to do what he had to do.
Malcolm X. He also one thing
Also,
I
even
respect about
even flip side, Martin Luther King, he needed power. He couldn't affect change if he didn't have that power or if he didn't seek that power.
right, but Martin Luther King's purpose was to radically reform the injustices that was going on with African American people. So again, the power was a byproduct of his goal. He was. I don't think Martin Luther King woke up in the morning and was like, "I want to be powerful." I think Martin Luther King woke up in the morning and was like, "I want to help change the world." Like, yes, it's still a statement or affirmation of being powerful, but his intention behind it is different. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, Malcolm X. There's a series on Netflix. I mean on Hulu where it's talking about one of the, I forget what the guy name is. I had it in my head, but he was like a black drug dealer kingpin back in the like 80s, 90s or whatever when Martin Luther King and like
Oh,
Malcolm X was
Bumpy,
out.
Bumpy.
Yeah, yeah, Bumpy. So like, one thing I liked
Bumpy
about that
Johnson.
little
Bumpy, yeah, that's my nigga.
I liked about that little segment is that they showed the softer side of Malcolm X. Like in his autobiography, you kind of just see him being a gangster and that lifestyle and stuff like that, and then him kind of transitioning through prison into Islam and kind of taking that same aggression, but just transmuting it into a movement, which was, let me fight the injustices. Let me instead of me fighting the what instead of me fighting my brothers, let me just fight the white man. But ultimately, Malcolm X, when you look at the Bumpy Johnson series, you see a softer side of him, and you get to see a little bit more of like how he dealt with people. A lot of times, you just see him on the forefront. So he did exude power. He was a different type of leadership style. You know what I'm saying? He was more boisterous in his approach. He understood his authority, and he ran with that. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I think that's why him and Martin went back and forth a lot because Martin was more seen as docile, like, and Malcolm X just wasn't standing for some of that shit. So, but they were both powerful, rightfully so.
Right. Okay.
Shout out Black History Month. It's almost over. We got an extra day.
Oh
You
yeah.
feel me? What we doing?
Facts. And
What we doing? What we doing?
and then real quick, just shout out to the guest that's in the building. I see a couple people in here. Dice Plantain, I see you. Officially Son, I see you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Jersey Squad, I see you. Somebody Senpai, I see you. All right, continue. Continue the vibes.
Continue the vibes. But yeah, so Mel, what were you saying before?
On what, Glenn? What was we talking about? About
Before,
the
because somebody said something about Malcolm X, and Ken said something about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and power, and we were talking about power. Oh, we was just talking about the other bullshit. Okay, I just need to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
nah, you good. But you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like I
but
said,
yeah,
it's all.
some niggas out here just seeking power, and so they don't even realize that they easily influenced as well. And the reason why they doing some of that shit is because they experienced it or they let somebody do that type of shit.
I
So
mean, it's that's a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what is power? A lot of these dudes are chasing money, and that's the root of a lot of people ambition is money. I think power come with money, a certain type of power, you know. But
but
money
what
got a
happens when
certain
you get
vibration to it
what
too.
you want?
Huh?
What happens when you get the amount of money you want? What do you think is next?
It's nothing. It's nothing left if you don't have no real substance. Like, listen, I tell and I
Right,
keep it deep. Hey, listen, I've been a
right.
I've been a I've been a full time trader for a minute. I've traveled. I've been all over the U.S. I done been out the country. Supposed to be going to Africa in 3 months with Darb. Shout out Darby. You know, um, uh, it, I've never been the most lonely I was. Everything was good, and I was downtown Chicago. I was in the Magnificent Mile, and I had a dope ass Airbnb. It was like a penthouse. It was like a 4 bedroom penthouse Airbnb. I had it for like 4 days because I was just moving around. And it was like on the second or third day, I'm alone. I got homies out there and I got, what I'm saying, I got motion, but I'm sitting there and, I'm alone, mind you. And I got the champagne right there. I don't even fucking drink champagne. I'm from Newark. We don't even do that. you know, I got I'm on the balcony, you know what I'm saying? And I've never been more lonely,
Hmm.
and never been more lonely. That was probably when I was at my lowest, when I was traveling the most, because I was moving, because I was running away from myself. I just kept taking flights. I Ike seen me on social media. I was just always in the airport,
No
for
facts.
months
Like
at a
imagine that
time.
you running for yourself, but you with
You
yourself.
running from yourself. So I already know that money and all that, like it ain't the end all be all, and that's a real big problem with a lot of people. Real big problem with a lot of people. You
Hmm.
know, they think that the material things and oh, passport bros and oh, hot girl summer, all that shit. I already know that shit. It's a reason why you have all these celebrities killing themselves. They depressed, and you thinking, damn, they got all the money in the world. Money is
But
just so that you don't have
they
to
was,
worry about
a lot of them
tomorrow.
don't be having money. That's the gag. Knowing what we know now, a lot of them don't be having money. A lot of them be on Klarna right now. But before Klarna, they was on credit.
Florida, four
Like,
payments,
you feel me?
four
Because
payments. Oh,
what the industry is going to do is make you look like you have the life because they still have to milk you and still have to make you make money off of you. And the whole time you broke behind the scenes because they're fucking milking you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of them didn't have money. That's why when fucking some of them be arguing, they be really spilling the tea. Like, yo, didn't you sell your house? Did you have to give your chains back? Blah 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 blah. Because it's like the truth is that was for show.
It's
fact.
and they have social media to do that.
Right, and
so
social media
so
shows how easy
so
it is for celebrities to cap too, because niggas, regular niggas could cap.
so is social media like better for us or worse for us?
I think it depends on the lens that you're looking at it from. Like, it's just like the quote that is biblical quote. I'm of the world, not in it. Or I'm sorry, I'm so high. I'm in the world, not of it. No, yeah, I'm in the world, not of it. So with that being said, like same thing with social media. Like you could use it as a tool, but you don't have to be absorbed in it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to become your life. There's people that really social media really is their life. Like there's people that literally go to social media and cry,
I've
just
heard.
cry.
I've heard.
A lot of people are lonely.
And then the next post, they're out in the club having fun with their girls, and it's like you need to be at therapy. But
Facts.
if I say that, you're gonna block me. So it's like you want me to witness your life, and that's when it becomes like some people. Sometimes you have to unfollow people because it just be too much. Like, girl, you back with him again? Oh no, girl, I gotta unfollow you. I'm sorry, we not backtracking 2024. Like it just be little stuff like that. Like you feel me? So I'm not always in people's business, but I mean I can't help to be in people's business that put their business on social media. So
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. I never understood that. I go on social media for entertainment purposes. You know,
right.
it don't matter what you see on my story. You ain't never gonna know what's going on in my life. No way. You know. But like I said, a lot of people are lonely. A lot of people need that external. A lot of people don't have the networks, and you know, I think social media has proven just how lonely people are.
Yeah.
Shit,
I
I know
think
men are
for me,
lonely.
What'd you say?
I'm working on. I said I'm working on using social media as a way for me to make money. Like that's where my goal is. That's where my energy goes to. How could this? How can I use something that was maybe sent to destroy me as a tool to actually, benefit me?
Oh,
Because, huh?
no, I was gonna ask you like what venture are you get what I'm saying getting into to monetize social media?
I'm like just my presence. Being there, being a personality. I feel like I am gonna have like brands and stuff like that I'm gonna have, but I want to have like a social media presence because I just want to. Like, I am a film director. I do music videos. I do a lot of stuff where I utilize these same vehicles. So it's like, why not monetize it? And, all around. Like, when I post pictures, why shouldn't I be paid for it? If I post a video, why shouldn't I make money from it? Like, that's when I'm looking at it. Like, how can I make money in all areas of my life? So, with that mindset, we're going to see where it goes for real. Honestly. I made some money off some of my reels before on Instagram, the ones that I monetized. So that was cool experimenting with. But even with my podcast and the things that we're gonna be doing in the future, like that needs to be making money, like in whatever
Facts.
either through bookings, people might want to see us. do sponsorships, different things. I ultimately want to create a level of revenue around my whole area of life. Like that's my personal goal. Like just wake up, oh, I made money this way. Oh, again, I made money that way too. Like, so that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm on that
Shit, that's
same.
how it should be.
Yeah, no, I'm on that same type of time as well too. You know what I'm saying? Just like you, for real. Like just trying to leverage, you feel me, what I can and what I do, just so that you know what I mean. Like I just live the life that I want to live, and not just being
Right.
like yeah, just not just being like determined by somebody else. But I don't believe like not everybody's like meant to be an entrepreneur. You feel me?
Right.
Some people are meant to work. I ain't gonna hold you.
Facts.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
Right,
hold
look,
you.
right,
that's capitalism. That's capitalism. That's what drives capitalism.
right.
I'm
I feel
sorry. I'm
like
sorry to say that.
I feel like some people look at jobs as the end all be all, and some niggas, like entrepreneurs, look at jobs as a means to get to an end for temporarily, so they could get to their next goal. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you doing this job today or you doing another job tomorrow, you still gonna work regardless of what it is. I feel like an entrepreneur would do because they have a bigger goal. Because at the end of the day, it's about making money so you can fuel that goal. Like I'm a content creator. I've been creating content for a minute, but like not content that's been monetized or publicized. I've had some horror stories myself navigating it coming up, and then I experienced COVID and a lot of different life situations, college stuff like that. But overall, um, my bad.
No,
Overall,
you're good.
like I feel like monetizing what I do is just who I am. Like I'm a creator, so why wouldn't I want the things that I create to see profit? That would be like my ultimate dream come true. Whether it's a music video, a song, a short film, like a project, it doesn't matter because it was an idea I had in my head that I physically created, and I'm seeing people enjoy it and receive it.
Fact though.
What'd you say? Yo, Soul Press, what's good, my G? What's good? We just talking about the state of social media and everything. So, if you enjoy this conversation, and you got any questions for us, just drop it in the comments. 100%. Yo,
For real.
yo, just a quick question, cause I don't know. I don't know if y'all celebrated love this. Oh yeah, we still in February this month, but you feel me?
Mm,
I got a question for you, Renachi. Right, just shifting gears a little bit. I noticed
mhm.
that during Valentine's Day, when a guy was showing off their girls, they would like show them off, like literally showed who their partner was with. But when the women, like literally, it was scary to the point where like I'm like, yo, why is that the every girl's mindset? Like they literally showed where they went, they showed the cars, but the nigga who paid for all of that, they showed half his face. Why is that?
I think some of them was protecting a peace. All of them was protecting a peace, but some of them was protecting a peace because they knew that they probably know that they shouldn't be with that nigga. That nigga ain't shit for real, or they don't, or um, they just met the nigga and not just met the nigga, but they're probably still in the early stages of their relationship. So it's like, why am I publicizing that right now? That would be like the minimum requirement. But I think a lot of girls be posting their guys privately because, like you said, the dating pool is so messed up. And Valentine's was just one of those days for women where it's like, bitch, if I got my Valentine, bitch, I'm enjoying this. Y'all can find out another day, but not today.
S-
Like, you know what I'm saying?
s- So it's
Nah,
interesting. Wait. Nah, Mills, what you want to
that's all I had to say.
say?
Nah,
I
nah,
feel like they had an understanding with their shorties though, like with they
never,
people. Because the people that was in a
never.
relationship for a long period of time, they posted their partner. Like you seen the Huxtables. But people that may have not had the same Valentine that they had last year is just like, do I really wanna keep posting it. I think a lot of people just trying to protect their peace right now.
So
I ain't
so
pressure.
so protect so I love that you said that. Mm. So you said the reason why they're not posting their niggas is because they're trying to protect their peace. So are you saying that literally y'all don't need to show off what y'all showing off on social media? So you feel me? While y'all in
Um.
relationships?
Can you rephrase that question
'Cause
for
they
me?
get mad when we don't post them. They're like, "Oh, we mad. Oh, your nigga don't post you on social media. He hiding you."
Uh,
Like, come on, like what?
like
You
Y'all,
know,
it make sense.
do you know what these girls' boyfriends or men look like at all, or no?
Who me? Nah, they hit them.
they hide them all the time. I don't even know
so
what.
I, so I don't know who is what.
Okay,
Valentine's Day was
so
apparent. They just was showing flowers.
I'm about to say
Only
some of them short. I'm not gonna lie, some of them probably took themselves out. Like,
Nah, like I said, right?
men be making reels and memes about wanting to be like you are just showing the food but not showing who paid for it. Like we telling y'all we don't like that shit. Like
For
y'all
well,
just
more
don't listen to us.
a real nigga that don't like that shit, I like him. Okay, because if you want to be posted, you could be posted. Okay, but
Right. If you have an understanding that, we just not on that, that's different. But like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all outside, like, damn, like, all right, like it ain't a secret. Like
women
it's
do
not
be
a
scarred
secret,
though.
but
Like, we're not about to, women do be scarred. Women them posted their men, them posted what they thought was gonna be. All of that just did the rails, did all of that to end up finding out niggas was still outside with other females. So it's just like sometimes you just gotta protect. You don't know what scenario happened. That nigga could have just cheated last week, or she just found out he about to go on a trip. You never know what the scenario is. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out with you, but you don't necessarily deserve to be posted right now. So it's like, and it's in this dating pool, it's so many variables on why somebody wouldn't post them other than just them feeling like they want to be sneaky. Like, I don't think they trying to be sneaky. Sneaky. They just wouldn't post it at all on Valentine's Day.
would you do that?
What?
Would you not post your nigga?
I would not post my nigga until my nigga is my nigga. You know what that means? That means that he has actually asked me to be his girlfriend, and we're in an exclusive relationship, and that's what we're doing. But until then, no.
Mm.
That is a
what's
privilege you will get when you upgrade the
you know
package.
what's funny about that?
Package.
What's
You
funny
know
about
what's
it?
funny about that?
What's funny?
I can accept that. I can accept that, but what's funny about that is I that kind of shows the state at which we are right now. Because what woman is really posting her nigga?
I'm a pro-
Regardless of if it's like me and the shorty I talk to, me and my shorty, we don't post each other. Like so you won't really know unless you but we out, like we outside, you'll see us together,
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, you
but
feel me?
that's
I'm
just we
not
never had a
hiding.
conversation about it. That's just not what we do. We're not big social media anyway. But
For me personally,
it's
my Instagram is my brand, so it's like it's Renachi World, like what I do, like so it's like
your nigga is part of your world. So it's
Right.
like
it's not
we
a
not even
personal world.
seeing y'all post niggas in any situation though. Be
Capacity.
it
You
no
just generalize
capacity.
it
Like
like
niggas is not
all
seen.
so true. Because Ken's girl posted him,
Well,
so
that's because they exclusive and and Ken's got a different mindset. Like he's not no
okay,
fuck
so
nigga.
you
You know
got to
what
think
I'm saying?
about it. Some of these girls are not dealing with niggas with that mindset, and so they're
Or
in.
is glad you admit they dealing with the Pookies and the Ray Rays.
Yeah, of course. It's
They
the law
dealing
of
with the Pookies.
averages. Like, you're gonna meet more no's than you meet yeses. So a lot of these girls are in the no's instead of the yeses. Like you have to keep. You get
I
what I'm
like how you
saying?
put that.
Like the law of probability. The more opportunities you make yourself available to, the more chances you stand of gaining success. So it's like you have to
Maybe
get
it's
the.
less the law of probability and more so that women just don't know how to pick
No, that's
away
what
from Pookies and Ray
that's what I
Rays.
think women do need to understand. And sometimes they get caught up in societal standard of, oh, you know what? If you dated him, you got to keep him because you want to preserve your body. And da 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 da. They already messed up. You feel me? You already fucked up. All right, you already fucked up the game, right? And when I say law of probability, I don't mean every nigga you meet, you bring to your house or you fucking no. But understand that there's millions of people in the world, and on a day to day basis, you probably come across at least 100 to 200 just alone. Like in my sales job, I used to come across 300 people a day and didn't even realize it until I started working in that environment. So your day to day interactions matter. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be attracted to you. You'll probably get more people attracted to you than you get that aren't attracted to you. But then when you filter the pool out, the number of individuals that fit the criteria of what you're looking for, that filters out. That's just like when you're looking for a home on Zillow. Once you start putting in your minimum, the rooms, the bathrooms, the amenities, what you want, you don't get 3,000 results. You get like 52. So I feel like women need to understand the law of probability or the law of averages and just understand it like you have to be able to say no more than you say yes so you can find that individual you can feel safe with and do those things with. Like for me personally, I am a more reserved person. The reason why I don't like people in my business is because I don't like when situations don't go in my favor, and I'm not about to publicly post somebody, right? And then it just doesn't go in my favor, and then people know because I don't even post much about my life on social media. Anything I post on social media is in regard to what I'm doing creatively. You feel me? So unless it's a heartbreak song and you probably seeing somebody in a music video for me or something, I'm not really getting too deep. I kind of leave it to platforms like this where people could kind of tap in and hear how I think versus just posting it freely. Because the more accessible you are, the less value I personally feel like you have. And in this day and age, you do have to incentivize things with your partner or things like that. And I'm not saying in the grand scheme of like, you withdraw from being yourself or anything, but sometimes you give too quickly in relationships. But that's for you to determine and for you to discern. Everybody's different.
But ain't that fucked up though? Like, is that like a human nature thing, or is that like really like how we perceive life? That the more like people see you, the less value you are.
Um, I feel like if you've seen somebody in the club every weekend versus the person that you seen probably 2 months ago, when you see the person the same day that you see the person that you've seen every weekend, your energy level is probably going to be more ecstatic, right? You're going to be like, "Hey man, I ain't seen you in a minute." Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
So hope
to me, I believe
hopefully
it's
that.
like a human nature thing. If that's the case, then
Yeah. You don't know why sometimes we don't understand why we do the things we do, but
to me that's
you
fucked
know,
up.
I mean,
I mean, it is what it is. That's life. Life
unless
is
the
life.
guy's unless the guy that's coming every weekend spending bottles, like spending money in the establishment you at, you feel me? If he's just there, like just like, hey boy, hey my guy, hey, you feel me? But you gonna keep it trucking, but you might double back for the person you ain't seeing 2 months, like, oh, what's going on, my boy? You feel
Right.
me? So you do have to kind of have a level of exclusivity to you because there's a reason why people pay for the dollar menu and then why people go to Ruth Chris or why people go to Philippe's or
Uh,
why people decide to, you know, it's the experience. It's the it's the experience in which you have. Like everybody can't be up in here. Feel me?
nah, facts.
Everybody can't make a reservation. It's the exclusivity of it. I was just talking about the key thing.
Right.
Oh, the master key, the master lock, right?
Right.
Exclusivity. It all boils down to exclusivity. You wouldn't want a female that you feel like everyone has had, ideally. Like, you understand everybody had their life, but you wouldn't necessarily go for a female that you feel like everyone had.
True. I'm listening.
So, I was just waiting for somebody to be like, yeah, so.
Nah, you funny as hell. So that in the comments, right? I see Soul Press, aka in the Valentine section, he said, Valentine, aka which girls I'm flirting with got niggas daily, right? And then he said, my vision is if you can see me in public with someone, then they could be posted. Hiding shit seems like a symptom to other shit, you know. And I guess he was respecting what you were saying. And then
Mm.
I think he was asking you a question, but do you feel like that's a different perspective as someone who does what I assume is music, like for you?
Yeah, I do think I do have a like an alternate perspective. Like I don't, I feel like my perspective is a little bit more alternate than most people, and it probably is contributing to the fact that like I understand that what I look to acquire, I really want to value my privacy while I still have it because there may come a point where my privacy is just involuntarily handed out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So while I have those luxuries, enjoy those things. And it also is just like some things are sacred. Like I believe I do believe in God and I am very spiritual. And I just feel like there are people that are watching you and they don't have the best intent. And my page is public. You get what I'm saying? So I say posting my little yeah, yeah, right. Maybe for my close friends, or maybe for my Finsta. Just because you ain't see it on my public page, don't mean it ain't on my Finsta. You feel me? Well, feel what I'm saying? So it's like just because you don't see it, that doesn't mean that it isn't being done. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you just aren't a part of the community in which they want to showcase that to too. That's another reality. I don't think people realize. Like, hopefully that answers. It's so quiet. I'm trying to see. Hey
No.
cousin, hey cousin. He said,
What happened?
hey
Yeah.
cousin. No,
The,
for real though.
Uh, shit is uh, shit is bad out here. Shit is crazy. Just the whole game, how it's played. You know how you got to maneuver and finagle and finesse. It's just too crazy.
And
Niggas
y'all
got
can write
enough
how
shit to
y'all
worry
feel too.
about.
Sorry.
What is that?
I was gonna say y'all can write how y'all feel too in the comments. Like it's an open dialogue. So if you want to type and rebuttal or say whatever, y'all can definitely do that in the comments.
right.
Oh, shit, this shit blowing up.
Yeah, Mills, you got anything that you wanted to add?
Hey man, you know, nah, I'm just over here high as hell vibe. Listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, at the end of the day, it's a game and it's how you play it. And you know what
Right.
I'm saying? I try not to judge, but stay off that sucker shit, and do the best you can to get the outcomes you want, you know, and shit, it's a vicious game we play out here, super vicious.
I know a couple, right? Who experiences fallout, right? I'll give y'all a little tea, little story time. Everybody tell a little story time.
Mm-hmm.
That experiences fallout where, they were always posting each other, right? And, some of their exes were watching and one of the exes ended up hitting the girl up before Valentine's Day and for whatever reason, whether she was telling the truth or not, but she just decided to,
Yo, I think
you
you kind of went out. Just repeat that story again.
hold on one second.
You said they kind of fell out. I think you said they were talking with their ex, right?
Yes, hold on, I was texting somebody back. I'm telling them I'm on live.
Oh, all right.
I said that's a
Um,
serious text message. I just cut everything.
All right.
because they were calling me, so I had to make sure. Like I texted them before
Oh,
they used calling, and you know how people get anal when you don't answer the phone. So yeah, yeah, they fell out before Valentine's Day, and it was just the fact that like, granted that the guy may have been who he is, and he may have very well been a cheater. Everything's alleged because I don't know. I don't sleep with any of them. So he could have been doing all those things or whatever, but it's just the fact that somebody was seeing you guys progress and got to a point of like hatred or jealousy or envy or maybe genuine concern and wanted to genuinely import herself, which I don't understand if you were voluntarily, involuntarily messing with him too. I suppose you feel what I'm saying. But I just feel like you never know people's agenda, so it's better to just keep your hands tucked. Like I look at social media as cards too. Like I'm not going to sit here and show you all my cards. Are you crazy? I'm playing Uno with you. Feel me? Like I need that. So why would I sit here on social media and show you all my cards? I need that. I gotta, I gotta, I gotta feel that.
I definitely hear you on that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta hide yourself while showing enough to relate to fans as an artist. It's a weird spot, but no one knows what's behind closed doors, to be honest. I don't feel like I have to hide myself as an artist at all. That's one of the reasons why I'm not even in the industry. I don't know if you think I'm in the industry, but I'm really not. I am an independent artist. The reason why I never wanted to join the industry is because at the time that I was coming up as an artist and I had the opportunities to start getting into that lane spiritually, intuitively, I just felt like I was not at an age or a maturity level where I would be able to discern who was there for me and who was not. And that was just a different level of ball game that I was not experienced for. So I dedicated myself to just becoming an independent artist, entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, and just chasing my dream, which is just creating. Like I don't label myself or define myself. I'm just an artist. Whatever I decide to create. So with that being said, I just feel like everybody deserves a level of privacy. And on social media, the lines blur. If you're comfortable with posting your partner, that is you. I am not comfortable posting them right away, but I will post them when I feel like they're secure, when I feel like they're stable. I'm not going to post an individual that may want clout off of me, right? That may want to, I'm not going to post an individual who's doing me dirty and who's really my op behind my back. Like, I'm not going to do those things because you have not proven yourself to me. So when you have, then you get everything, even the top floor. Like, that's it.
So
And I'm not saying like the requirements is crazy, but no, there's some things that I do keep reserved. I do keep reserved.
so how do you know when somebody's like trying to use you for clout?
I feel like you may not know it right away, but they never really give you anything. You always find yourself doing things for them. You always find yourself going out your way for them. You always find out that somehow they're the only one really benefiting from that exchange.
Okay, but not you.
But not true. I'm not saying you can't give each other clout. Like I want a partner that's lit. Like I'm lit, you lit. We could both do it together. But what mean by clout is sometimes people be using you. So why would I want to post? Why would I want to put somebody up there that I haven't even determined is a valuable asset in my life? Like I'm still getting to know them. I'm still dating them. I'm still figuring them out. Like sometimes it might take you a year to figure out a person lied about everything that they told you. Like you just don't know, and
That's facts.
you can't be gullible or naive or feel pressured by social media and what social media deems as appropriate for your relationship to define your relationship. Like how me and my partner going to deal with each other is solely based off me and my partner. That is not going to depend on my mom, my dad, his mom, his dad. Nobody. It's between us. So why am I going to now let social media dictate that? Like that just doesn't make sense. Like that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of a weird space because sometimes it's not even like y- it we live in this new world, especially like our age. We've existed through like a lot of the things like before social media, before the internet, like when we just was like literally calling. I don't know like if you did this, but when I was little, like I'll call my dad or my mom when they at work type shit. You feel me? I'll be bored. Like, I'll be like watching TV, like I'll spend time with my family and stuff like that. It's like we experience that, and then grow into like now everybody's on their phones and shit like that. Now, like sometimes you may not even want to, but when you're on social media or when you're on like TikTok, whatever the case may be, if you don't have that strong will, you can subject to like, yo, like just comparing yourself to the other person who's doing something like you. You feel me?
Right.
So even like in terms of, your friendship, your relationship, like just say for instance, like you like you're an artist, right? You're
Hmm.
going through social media and everything like that. People not like really like fucking with your shit, or people not even liking your shit. Now you go to your friend who's doing the same exact thing as you, but they fucking with they shit. You feel me? Even though in
Hmm.
your heart you don't want to feel as though like you should be envious, deep down you're like, yo, why they getting that much? Like that question is gonna pop up in your head. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, you should ask yourself that, right? No cap, you should ask yourself that. But then you gotta get analytical. Maybe there's a science behind it. Maybe your friend took time to research the market that they are looking to attract. Maybe your friend put more resources in their marketing. Maybe your friend made their video in 4K instead of 480p. Maybe like there's a lot of different variables. So it's like if you want to be great, you have to study people that's doing better than you. So it's like if your friend is doing better than you, look at why your friend is doing better than you. Like they're your friend. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's not like you can be less than your friend. They're your friend. Y'all are amicably friends. Like both of y'all fuck with each other. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like they see just as much greatness in you that you see in them. So it's like if you seeing that they starting to cross the finish line or get closer to the finish line a little bit more, you got to use that as fuel to up your ante. Like you feel me? Like healthy competition. I don't feel like you should be looking at it and be jealous. Like you might initially everybody's gonna feel like this gut dropping feeling, right? And I think people get confused when they feel that feeling, like, oh shit, I'm jealous. No, maybe you just had the realization that I'm not doing enough. You only become jealous when now, because of that realization, you now starting to distance yourself from your friend. You not asking your friend, maybe you got pride issues. Maybe you're not talking to your friend, asking them like, yo, how you like what videographer you used for that last video? How you get that edit on that? You did that yourself? Damn, how you learn that? How long it took you to get that? Like, if you're not really trying to like learn from your friend and build, then it's like, yeah, you're gonna end up jealous.
I
You're
agree
gonna
with
end up
that.
jealous.
I feel like jealousy is a vibration. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thin line between like the jealousy is like it's more evil as opposed to it's like all right, damn, and then it's like it depends on the lane you in. Like if me and Ike is both DJs, and healthy competition is always good, but it's never like, oh, I want to sabotage him, or oh,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do something to step on his toes. I think once you start vibrating like that and it start to influence your actions on that type time, then but outside of that,
It's like
it's I feel like it's human nature to see somebody accomplish something and then question your own abilities
yeah, because it's
on.
a it's an evaluation moment, and
Right,
that's
and it
okay.
makes you want to get, what I'm saying, makes you want to get right. It makes you want to push a little harder. And I think God designed us like that to keep us ever evolving and to keep us from being, what I'm saying, being comfortable. You know,
Exactly.
not everybody built like that, but you just got to make sure the people that you're around really love you, and love will dispel any of that negative vibratory emotions. It won't even be able to, you know what I'm saying? You don't even got to worry about that. But love is hard to come by,
I feel like
especially.
jealousy is a byproduct of insecurity, though. Like you said, it's a
Oh,
vibration, but
facts.
it takes time to get to that vibration. Like I was saying, like it starts at that evaluation moment and then that moment of what direction am I gonna go in. If you kind of just sit in the back and then you never really look to keep pushing yourself, at some point you are gonna start getting jealous because that's just the way it happens because now more and more that this person's around, you're insecure. You're not dealing with none of your issues. You're not sitting around. I'm not saying this is relatable to any of us on this chat. What I'm saying is people be wondering how did they get to a point, and it's like it's a system. Like whether you want to accept it or not, you may not be a jealous person at heart, but you because you put yourself through those systems, you ended up being jealous in that moment. Like now all of a sudden, now you don't want to invite your friends. You don't want to invite your friend out. You want to invite only your other friends out for whatever reason. Now you like, oh, when I'm with her, internally you feel like, damn, when I'm with her, she low key be getting more attention than me. That's insecurity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's now it's breeding into jealousy. Jealousy is when you start, I feel like, actively trying to acquire what that person have, but not like trying to make it yourself, but trying to take it from that person.
But yeah, no, that's what jealousy is, though.
Exactly. So before you get to that point, before you crash out to that point, is because you had a symptom of insecurity that you did not deal with. you kept letting it grow, 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 and then that shit just ended up becoming an entity of its own. And now you're sitting over here sabotaging your friend's set or some dumb shit. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Crashing
that
out
fucking
bad.
shit. That's that shit I said stay away from. Shit crazy out here.
Crashing out bad or some shit.
Oh,
Like, crashing out bad is crazy.
What?
Don't,
Now, what were you about to say?
huh?
I was gonna.
Huh?
My fault. I was gonna say like, what are some things that you're just trying to get off your chest right now?
The last thing, what's some of the things?
And nah, just
Um,
just in general.
um, I just feel like 2024, like they said, somebody said on the podcast, and you was there, Blue, you was there, Kenz. He said it's the year of the op. But like all things, it could be the year of opportunity or the year of opposition. But like either way, there's a lesson to be learned in both. And the opposition can still get you to success too. It can still be an opportunity, but it's all about how you look at it. You feel me? So I think that's the biggest thing that I kind of want to touch on. And the other thing that I want to touch on is ultimately, like, social media does not define you at all. It is a representation of you. And it's kind of like when you were in school and they used to say your resume is the paper you, the paper you, the paper you. Is that social media is your digital you. So you do need to be intentional about what you post, how you post yourself, the things that you put out, the things that you say, because it's a representation of you. So
Right.
if you're not
facts.
going to do it in your real life, don't do it online.
Facts.
Do you, Jamil? Anything you're trying to get off your chest?
Uh, not really in particular. I'm just always, on that positivity wave, make sure you out here grinding, every day. You try and do the best that you possibly fucking can. Because, life is short, extremely short. And, be fucking fearless out here in whatever endeavor you embarking upon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, because tomorrow's coming and the day after coming too. It's coming regardless of what your ass do. So you
Right.
might as well turn up and do your thing, and see
I
what the cars drop.
I agree. Um, now, so last things before like I leave, you feel me? I appreciate y'all for being a guest as a part of my Twitch stream platform. You feel me? We did discuss a lot of things, a lot of interesting topics. Um, I appreciate y'all for coming out, for real, for real. You feel me? I appreciate
That's
everybody
all
for
love.
being, you feel me, and within the audience. Um, let me see. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much it though. You feel me? Thank y'all for coming out. You feel me? My guy Jamil, I see you in the building. Renachi, thank y'all for the kind words and wisdom. And we'll see each other in a little bit, all right? All right, yo.
You already know, man. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, peace.
All right, no problem.
Of course.